Hi.
Hello?
Is you're there? Wow, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can hear you too.
Wow, this is cool.
Yeah, I mean, what is this thing? It's got a funny cord on it.
Yeah, Hux calls it a telephone.
Huh. Hux? Oh, you wouldn't you?
What? He set it all up for us.
Yeah, you don't think that he might want to, I don't know, kill me? I know he wants to kill you.
Look, he's not gonna kill me, and I won't let him kill you. I've got this under control.
Mm-hmm. That's real reassuring.
No, really, look, do you want to go back to using the Force? 'Cause I don't think you do.
You know, you're a real jackass for bringing that up. It wasn't funny. It was not funny at all when you suddenly burst into the bathroom and I was on the bloody toilet. Good thing I was. Because I shat myself.
Yeah, I know, so this is why we're using the phone. That won't ever happen again.
You're sure he can't trace my location and come here and try to kill all of my friends?
Well, we did have to mail you the phone, so...
I have that sent to my direct location. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, well that makes more sense.
So, how are you?
That's a difficult question. How are you?
Same?
Same as the last time?
No, it's same as you. It's a difficult question.
Oh, really?
Well,
I thought you'd be, I don't know, happy.
Well, I don't know. Things are a little bit difficult right now. I'd love to tell you all about it, but you're the leader of the opposing force.
Yeah, I know.
But I know, we try not to talk about it.
I know, but if we never talk about it at all, we'll probably start to run out of things to talk about.
Oh, come on. There's still plenty we don't know about each other. Like, did you, what do you want to do for our next date?
Oh, well, I definitely don't want to go back to the Olive Garden. I mean,
No.
the food was
No.
okay, but it wasn't.
It would be our luck that we'd run into them again.
Or someone else equally unpleasant, although I can hardly imagine who would be equally unpleasant.
Really?
Maybe a drive-in holo movie?
Maybe. There was this thing I used to do on Jakku sometimes when I had a moment to myself, which wasn't. I mean, I had lots of moments to myself. It's just I didn't have a lot of moments for myself. But anyway, it's called roller skating.
Oh, I've heard of that. My mom used to take me roller skating when I was 5.
I haven't done it in so long. I thought, I don't know, maybe it would be fun.
Wait a minute, you roller skated on Jakku where, in the sand?
I used to use the inside of a defunct ship.
To roller skate? Where did you get the skates? Did you make them yourself?
Well, yeah. It's not like, I was going to go to the local shopping mall or something.
You made your own skates. That's so adorable.
Oh, shut up.
I don't know why, but it just filled my heart with this warm glow.
Well, they were bits of, equipment that I had scavenged, but they were like, it's nothing, it was no biggie, it's nothing special.
Did you ever see those roller skating competitions where there would be like a man and a woman and they would skate together and then he'd pick her up and they'd do all these moves and fancy spins? And you ever see that?
No.
Yeah, my mom used to take me to that too. She tried to get me to be one of those guys.
Well, wow. That's, that would have been interesting.
That would have taken my life on a completely different path.
Let me guess, your father wasn't too keen on that idea.
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I've because I met him.
Yeah, I remember the first night coming back from my first practice, and he was sitting at the table with a bottle of whiskey and just muttering, "Roller skating, roller skating. What are you trying to do to my boy?" And then they got into a huge fight, and I went and hid in my closet.
God, all of your childhood stories are just awful.
I never used to really think about it, but yeah, they kind of were.
Well, here, I'll tell you a story, so you don't have to think about your sad childhood. One of those days when I went into the ship and roller skated down, the hallway or, whatever it was, I tripped and I skinned my knee and I just, I was very young, so I just started crying like a big baby and wished that my mother was there to hold me and tell me it was okay, or maybe my father could have picked me up and carried me home instead of me having to walk limping the whole time getting sand in my wound.
My God, that's terrible.
It's fine, it builds character.
That is so sad. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Oh no, don't be sad. It's good. It made me the person that I am today. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, and my childhood made me the person I am today. Yeah, that's not so good.
Snoke didn't help.
No.
In fact, was he in that closet when you ran in there when they started fighting?
He was in my head. He was always there. There was no escaping him.
I really wish you would have killed him sooner.
Yeah, I wish I could have. I wish my dad believed me when I told him there was a closet monster.
I shouldn't have brought up roller skating.
No, you were just trying to come up with an idea for a date. I mean, we can think of something to do that doesn't take us into a dark place. There's gotta be. What do people do on dates anyway?
Well, we know what Poe and Phasma do on their dates.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for that.
No.
Oh, what about, like, walk in a nice park or something? Or, they have those little boats that you can pedal with your feet in a lake.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, my mom used to do that with me, too. Oh my God. Did I used to date my mother?
Well, well, that's awkward.
Because thinking back, we'd go on picnics and walks in the park, and she took me skating and to see holo films, and she was always telling me how handsome I was.
It's not like she said it in a creepy way, right? I mean, she didn't stroke your chest and go, "Oh, you're such a handsome boy."
Oh, no, that didn't happen until I was 20. She had a lot to drink, I have to say. Like, a lot. I don't think she even knew who I was. And she had no memory of it the next day. And she spent the next 2 days just vomiting, basically. Hello?
Well, maybe we shouldn't do anything that you and your mother did, or that reminds you of your mother.
Okay. Skydiving?
Well, remember, we want to maybe not be noticed.
Right.
We have to be a bit, under the radar, little, You think we should wear, like, disguises?
Maybe that's a good idea. Ooh, we could even do role-playing if we wanted. Hello.
Are you gonna be the dentist again?
Nah, that just didn't feel right. What I really wanted to be was a, cheerleading coach.
Oh, you would.
What?
Oh, I don't know, directing a group of girls wearing little skirts to kick their legs up behind their heads.
Hey, there are plenty of male cheerleaders too,
Oh, what a relief.
And that was another thing my mom wanted me to do. Oh my god. Why is it always coming back to her?
Look, I am not going to be your mother, so you better just stop thinking about her.
You promise?
Yes!
Good.
Good, great.
And I won't be your... Never mind.
That's low.
I forgot.
I don't need you to be my father anyway.
Well, I don't want to be.
I'm not going to call you Daddy, so just forget it.
Well, I wouldn't want you to call me Daddy. That's just...
Well, good, because I won't.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what are you wearing?